So guys, welcome back to another venture here in Algonquin Provincial Park. I'm out early this morning. It's now about 5:45 and I'm heading into the park. It's about 3,000 square miles, so absolutely massive. A biodiverse, rich habitat here. Flora and fauna is amazing. The bird life, incredible. And obviously the mammal species as well. Deer, moose, there's lots of canids, so there's wolf, coyote, there's lots of foxes, lots of mustelids, so weasel, stoat, wolverine probably in here somewhere, probably in very small numbers. Unlikely to see any of those species today. Today we're visiting a nice location where I'm hoping to catch up with a common loon, which I've seen on the lake. And there's also other species like spotted sandpiper, which I've seen there, which is absolutely fantastic. So sort of those sort of species. There is bear in that area. Obviously there's deer, there's beavers and things like that. So I'm really hoping we have a great morning. The weather is slightly overcast today, but interspersed with some nice bit of sunshine, bit of blue sky. And there's a bit of wind today, so it'll keep the bug situation down. But also it might create a little bit more chop on the water, which I'm hoping to avoid. The place I'm going is quite secluded and quite sheltered in there, so I'm hoping with that loon across the water as well, we get some great shots, and maybe the sandpiper, maybe a few other species, maybe some other mammals and stuff on the periphery of the lake, and obviously in the air, lots of hawk species, eagles, etc. But right, I'm going to get my game face on and make sure I concentrate on the road, because we can see a lot of wildlife coming to and fro, and hopefully we'll be able to get some of those. So guys, just had an incredible experience there. Just literally after I finished on the vlog, I went round a corner and boom, straight away, I was into a moose, a cow and a yearling, just feeding on the sodium salt from the side of the road. I didn't vlog it because it's a bit dangerous really to do that on this road. I was on a straight section and I got the camera, which I've got on the seat next to me, got a few shots and a bit of video, which I hope you really enjoy. So that is now just after 6 o'clock and we've already got into a moose, which is absolutely fantastic. I'd love to have vlogged me actually there, but as I said, it's so difficult here. You can't really do both when you're on a main highway, and you need to concentrate really. You can see a long stretch behind you and in front of you to avoid any car issues. You can pull over safely. It's just one of those things. But anyway, that's a great start to the morning. Chuffed a bit with a moose and a yearling first thing. But right, back to it. So guys, I'm here, I'm on the trail and I'm heading to a little point on the lake where I hope to get a good view of the loon. I saw it yesterday and it seemed to be a little bit wary, but not totally. So I'm hoping really to get in just off the point, get myself in a little bit of concealment there and get the big lens out. And hopefully we'll share some magical moments with the loon on the water. It's alive with other bird species in here, warblers, I think Cape May warblers, lots of flycatchers, some thrushes in here as well, hermit thrush. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Right, there's lots of root buttresses and boulders here, so, and there's a lot of flies. So I've got to keep my wits about me. Right, on we go. Absolutely beautiful. Wow. So guys, while we're walking down, just a few stats for you. The park itself is home to roughly about 3,500 moose. And so that's spread over a just under 3,000 square mile area. And they've got a lot of white-tailed deer moving in now, which didn't really used to be here in abundance. But they're now out competing food for the moose and pushing the moose out. So not great news there. Sadly, that warming effect is now bringing other species into the park, which then the other species that are native, the other species that are this is their home, get kind of pushed out. Regards to wolves and things, there's roughly 300 wolves here, about 30 packs, they think. Packs range from between 7 and 10. So they're spread over a wide area. Right guys, we've now got at the edge of the lake here. Oh, it's fantastic. Just look at this. It's beautiful, guys. I can't see the loon yet. But there's an area of vegetation and like mini islands just further up this top end. So I think that's possibly where the loon's probably guarding its area, its patch. And there's also other species here as well. Ooh. Tell you what guys, it's pretty buggy here today. Got to get in there quietly so the loon doesn't see me and get set up. Sorry about this early morning panting. Threw some breakfast down pretty quick. And a cup of tea. Right, on we go. So guys, before I break cover and get down onto the point, it's good just to do a quick recce of the area, just to work out where the loon is. No, I can't see it at the minute. I'm hoping it's still here and it wasn't just transiting through. But I'm going to get down now, get set up. I can't see it at the moment. So once I get in position, stop moving, hopefully we'll get rewarded with it coming a little bit close. Right, let's get on with it. Well guys, I don't have to tell you how beautiful this is. It's absolutely lovely. Sound of frogs. Got a spotted sandpiper just out on a mud flat here. Tiny, tiny little sandpiper. Absolutely gorgeous. No sign of the loon yet. There's the sandpiper calling. I don't have to tell you either how buggy it is here. They're not biting yet, but there's a lot of them. And they're in my hair. Nice. Still, needs must as a wildlife photographer. Anyway, back to it. So guys, we've just put on the Merlin bird app and we've got song sparrow, Nashville warbler, yellow rump warbler, American goldfinch, evening grosbeak and a spotted sandpiper. That's pretty good at 6:30. No sign of the loon yet. There was a duck on the water when I got here and it was just moving that way. I'm hoping it will reveal itself. So to my friend Peter, there's a duck on here. I'm going to get an image for you and a bit of video to prove to you there's a duck. It's an ongoing joke that Peter and I have got now with regards to the duck, the phantom duck. So guys, I may look ridiculous here, wrapped in my jumper, but when the wind drops, these flies are relentless, and these mozzies and bugs, black fly, they're not biting, but they're just really annoying. And I didn't think it was going to be as bad here at this time of the year, but yeah, there are a lot of them. So I may look ridiculous, but it's kind of afforded me a little bit of less uncomfortableness with these bugs. As soon as that wind picks up, off they go. Anyway, a bit of an update on the loon front. I think it's over the far side at the moment. I saw something fishing and a bit of wake in the water over there, so I think it's over that side. It was quite a big lake, so I think hopefully it'll move its way back over here. I've still got these spotted sandpiper that are just feeding just in close here, which is quite nice. Other than that, it's fairly quiet at the moment. There's something just flying overhead at the moment. There's a large duck of some sort flying over. But... Right, back to it. So guys, I've updated my mozzie hat with the cotton carrier weatherproof cover for the camera. It may look ridiculous, but it's really helping me. They're getting in my ears, so it really is helping that that situation. But it looks stupid. But hey, who's going to see it? Only you guys. But update on the loon front. So I think the loon's possibly on the nest. Obviously it's male and female. I saw an adult male in here yesterday, and I got some nice footage guys as well with better light. I'm hoping as the morning pushes on we get some more decent light coming in, because it's a bit overcast at the minute. But I managed to do some handheld footage yesterday of the loon just doing a bit of fishing in front, which is quite nice, with a nice sparkly effect at the back. Had the heat of the day, but I think it's actually quite nice. I didn't get any amazing images, but I got a few which I can crop in on. But I'm hoping as that morning pushes on, the light comes in, and we get some good views of the loon. But at the moment, yes, so it could be sitting. So they arrive on territory just after the snow and ice melt, usually sort of late April, and they start to sort of breed mid to end of May. So I would imagine the nest would have been done. There's lots of little islands in here at the moment, so it'd be perfect really for them. Nice safety area. There's a few mud flats. The islands are over that side. It's quite a bit of vegetation, can't really see in, so they could quite easily be sitting on the nest. What loons tend to do as well is they keep quite a low profile on the nest, as well as when they're in the water. So if you approach and see a loon on the lake, usually they eyeball you straight away, and usually they then flatten themselves to the ground, put the low neck to the water line, and they just have a nice arrow profile, just to give them that a little bit more of a disguise really against the water line, because they blend in quite well because of the dark coloration on the water. And I'm hoping sitting here is going to be a duck's just come in over my head. I think it's a mallard. Yeah, just come and landed over there. So I'm hoping interesting sounds there. What have we got there? Bird app never comes on when I want it to, and it'll stop singing in a minute. Could be wood duck. Oh, stop now. That's typical. Oh, raven, lovely. Got big ravens just coming in. Ravens just landed over the other side, 2 big ravens. They're way off, but I'm going to see if I can film them from here. Those ravens are up to something. There's a Canada goose over on the other side there as well at the moment. Got to be careful with ravens as well. They predate smaller bird species in eggs and things, so there's a chance they could be eyeballing a potential loon nest or duck or anything else. Yeah. Well guys, we've got a nice bit of sun coming up now, and I've just had the loon come out. As soon as the sun came out, boom, the loon came out on the water. It's now gone behind like an island at the minute, so it's a bit obscured from me. But now it's going in again. But it's been out for like about 15 minutes. It's really, really nice. I was able to film a little bit across the water there, which was really, really nice. Apart from that, there's quite a few warbler species around. Cape May, Nashville, loads of others on the phone. I just recorded a couple, but yeah, absolutely awesome, awesome. So hoping, and there's a Canada goose at the moment just out there. It's a Canada goose, but still it's nice to see it in this location, in its own environment. I think it's like either eating or titivating or building something. But yeah, it's just beautiful to be here. Not a soul in sight. Surrounded by nature. It's amazing. I come here and I'm thinking to myself, if I don't get anything, I'm really not that bothered. Don't get me wrong, I want to get some great shots. Doing videos as well, and you don't always get results. There's always something to photograph. But never put pressure on yourself either if you're doing videos on YouTube. Just enjoy the moment, enjoy the morning, enjoy the session. You never know what's going to turn up. There's jays around, there's Canada geese, there's always an opportunity, even with common species. Oh yeah, it's gone a bit gloomy now. Blue jays, noisy but beautiful, especially in flight. Right, my coffee's gone, so I'm now coffee and foodless. So, because I'm only going to do a morning session here today, because as the day goes on, the light, I think the wind's getting up quite a bit as well. And what I wanted to create is a nice loon across the glassy water. And we've got beavers over here. There's a beaver dam just down the way there. Amazing beaver dam. As you're walking along the path, you look up and the beaver dam's there. It's just incredible. If you could get some of those low shots straight in on to the beaver there, it would be awesome. But yeah, right, back to it, guys. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. So the loon's coming in closer, guys. It's looking over here, but it's just working out if anybody's there. I'm fairly low down, right behind this post here, which is never good. Oh, nice few shots there, guys. It's coming in a little bit closer now. It's beautiful. this. What a bird. What a bird. I just hope it calls out. Again, it's just beautiful. It's as close as I've ever been to a loon. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. It's coming in really quite close now. That wind's picking up. Hoping it comes real close. It's got to stay nice and still. Not beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So I've stuck the 1.4 telly on now, guys, so I'm at 700. The images look pretty good. Oh, I'm so pleased. So pleased it turned up. I forgot to say, guys, I got some grouse on the way in. Oh, he's up again. Oh, it's so beautiful to watch. I'm not sure if it's going to come closer. Oh, it's just magical bit of footage there. This is fantastic, guys. This loon is just really relaxed with me. It came probably about, I don't know, 30 foot from me, I suppose, on this little channel. Feeding happily, no problem at all. No sudden movements, just nice and easy. I got some okay shots, I think. You know, you've got to go with what you've got at the end of the day. It's overcast. It's better than being totally sunny and blown out. But also it's shooting quite high ISO, about 4,500, 6,000. Still looks pretty good on the back. It got quite close in, so I could then go to IAF, and it was locking on the eye. Now it's feeding quite heavily off the back now, doing its little circuit. So I just chuffed a bit. It's got some nice bit of footage, I think, of the loon coming through. Delighted. I just wish I had it on arrival there as it came in, but can't be choosy in these sort of situations. I wouldn't have may not seen it coming from the left anyway, but the landing shot would have been awesome. But I might get a takeoff shot if I just keep an eye on it. I'm hoping it's going to come down this channel right in front of me, which is just here, guys. So as you can see there, at the moment it's currently off the back here, hoping it's going to come along here, all being well. But yeah, back to it. Well, guys, this is pretty chilled here on the beautiful lake here. Wind's just completely dropped, so the bugs are back. And I'm just sitting here, just having a chill, really. Got my bins here, just watching the loon. It's just gone right out the back. It's doing a circuit round. And I'm hoping it's going to come and swing by again. Maybe nice and close. There's a lovely little bit of glassy, greeny water out to the left, which is really, really nice. And I've managed to capture some really nice shots, actually, of it coming past at quite close as well, which is really, really nice. Closest I've ever been to a loon. So, yeah, amazing. They're just such beautiful birds. The condition of them is fantastic. Yeah, amazing. So they spend a lot of time out at sea, out of the breeding season, and then they return to lakes and pools and ponds and stuff and things like this here in Canada.
back at home in the UK, winter they spend a lot of time in the Atlantic. So seabird and freshwater bird. So yeah, amazing. And when they come back, go away on some of the territories, when they leave their breeding grounds, they also don't actually leave the lake or pond they're on for quite a few months because they're in molt and the flight feathers are in poor condition and they can't actually go anywhere. So yeah, it's a fantastic bird, and these guys are in their best condition at the moment. Yeah, I'm hoping it's going to call out again. I've got a external recording device here, which is the DR07X, and this is by Tascam. And this does a lot of my fill-in sound of the environment I'm in, because dropping sound in that you can get from audio companies doesn't always fit with the environment you're in, especially bird song, right times of year, breeding calls in the winter doesn't work. So for me, I have to get it right to give you the best possible experience really with the videos. But yeah, anyway, back to it. I think what I'll do, guys, is when the loon comes on the next pass round, hopefully close, I'm going to get down, get it off the tripod, and get down really, really low as I can. If not, I'm going to splay the tripod out as low as I can go. So I'm really, really close and low to the water, just to get that real intimate shot. I'm shooting probably a few feet above at the moment, and although I'm getting a nice shot into the bird, I really want to get that low angle and throw that background out. So if we get a chance, if we get gifted with another pass, close pass by the loon, then I'm going to see if I can do that. It's quite boggy and wet down there, but I think it's worth the sacrifice. I just know when the loon's gone, actually. I just had two, I think, American ducks just land somewhere off the back, so I'm not sure where Mr. Loon's gone. He's kind of disappeared at the minute. They can dive for quite a considerable amount of time. There's been doing a few sort of short dives and then a few really, really long dives. I want to keep an eye because there could be a nest here. And what I don't understand is why the loon left the lake. I thought if they're breeding on the lake, they stay on the lake. They don't go away and come back. I don't really know. Unless it's breeding somewhere else and feeding on this lake because it's not taken. I don't really know. So it's a tricky one. But yeah, so chuffed. And it's nice, the wind picks up, gets rid of the flies, wind goes quiet, and then we get the nice still water because it can get a little choppy. Yeah, but I've lost the loon completely now. Well, guys, I'm absolutely soaking through. I went down to the water's edge to get real close into the green stuff and shooting through the grass. Quite a nice effect on the loon. Slightly diffused, couple I think were okay, and I got some really, really low to the water shots with some great detail on the bird. Shooting with fairly good light. Oh, it's amazing, absolutely amazing. I got within 20 feet of the loon. Oh, superb, absolutely superb. It was fishing away happily. You can see the water droplets on its bill, on its back. Absolutely incredible. But I'll show you in a minute how wet I am. My elbows, my arms, my knees, my crotch, everything is soaking wet. But my God, that was well worth it. Absolutely well worth it. It's gone a little bit further off now. That's the closest I've ever been. I literally was using my my f-stop bag as a rest to get down nice and low. Bit of foliage is in the way, so I got a little bit of green effect, but achieved the best shots ever today, guys, of a loon. Absolutely incredible. I'm so pleased. I think it's moving off a little bit further now. I've just set up here just in case, because I was on the opposite side, just in case it comes around to this side and we can get some shots coming across. But I've cracked my neck at the moment, and my God, it's uncomfortable. But absolutely worth it. I'm just so pleased. I hope you think that in the images when you see them, guys.
And I hope they are as good when I get back on the computer. In fact, it's coming over this way now. Right, it's coming my way a bit at the moment. Let's move the cam. There's a channel right in front of me. I'm hoping it's going to come this way. So that's been an absolutely fantastic morning. Really worth that sort of 5 o'clock start this morning, getting out on the trails by about 6, getting here for the loon. Didn't turn up for a couple of hours, and then boom, loon action for at least probably about an hour and a half with a few other bird species. A few bird species coming through the wood in the morning. Those grouse, I've got a few other duck, a few other bird species as well, but the loon really for me absolutely did it. It came in, landed, called out, wings spread, just doing its thing, caught a bit of slow-mo, and then had some lovely, lovely low-angle diffuse shots through the grass. Some of them slightly overexposed, some of them a little bit tinted with grass in front, but actually quite nice, shooting through vegetation. I'd like to have got a nice clear shot of the head with a bit of green either side, but you know, you can't win them all. But it's been amazing being here on my own in this space here. Is just incredible. Spotted sandpipers as well, just calling there, coming through. It's been tremendous. I've always been wanting to sort of chase the loon, if you like, and get some great shots, spend a bit of time, hear it call on territory, and it's been just tremendous. Surpassed really what I thought I would get today. I was thinking I'd probably get a lot of distance shots and not much up close, but I really did pull a few out the bag there, and I hope they're going to be half decent when I get back. But I'm getting absolutely smashed by flies here and bugs, so I'm going to now make my way back. As you can see, guys, I am absolutely soaking. So I'm going to get back for a well-earned cup of tea, stroke coffee, and a bite to eat for lunch, because we're now approaching kind of lunchtime. And I'm going to have a little look through the forest on the way back to see if I can find any other bird species. But I really, really hope you enjoyed that, guys. I loved it. I think the loon is worth a video on its own. It's just a tremendous bird with a great story behind it. The fact that they spend their time at sea in the winter, come back to these lakes, breed. It's just tremendous, and it's such a resplendent bird. It's just, the plumage is absolutely fantastic. Yeah, say no more. I think hopefully the pictures will speak to themselves. But I hope you've really enjoyed my Algonquin journey here, guys. A couple videos here on a family holiday too, so it's nice to get out in the morning, get some videos, get on the trails and see some of the wildlife in this tremendous, tremendous park. As I said, it's absolutely huge, and there's so much here on offer. And I aim to come back here, hopefully for the moose rut and for the bears when they come feed on the berries and stuff in certain locations. We're here within the park, and hopefully we'll get plenty of action with the moose rut and maybe with the bears when they're foraging and fattening up for hibernation. So thanks very much indeed, guys, for coming along on my Algonquin journey. I certainly fall in love with this place, and I can't wait to come back here again. Next time, maybe with a bit of a net over my head. Although I've not been bitten, they don't half bug me. So anyway, thanks very much indeed for watching, guys, and I'll see you all next time. Here we are, family Burkitt together. We have got cameraman Henry, wifey Sarah, noisy Monty, and pulling always on the lead Maya. So we're just on this little trail today, and we're doing a couple trails in fact. This is Hemlock Bluff, and the next one is